Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your host, Tanya. Welcome back. Oh, boy, it's been a while. What a gorgeous day out. I want to shout out to my homie, Tony, who was up visiting. Had a great day. As you know, New York has opened back up, and, they're like, don't wear any mask. It's okay. I mean, random, no testing, no nothing. While I'm happy, still a little weird. But you be responsible and do what you got to do. But it's a nice day. It was a nice day to see people out in the restaurants eating, doing whatever they got to do. So that was nice. So I'm waiting to see who else comes on, but I guess I won't wait. What I will do is I'm going to show you a clip of something that's actually quite hilarious. So watch this. Ready? When you think you're taking a photo shoot and you're not. Have you ever done that where you're like, okay, I'm ready, and then something else happens, like, oh my god, no. So anyway, I'm still waiting for some of y'all to come in. So that's cool. So what did I want to talk about today? As you know, there's a lot of stuff going on, but a couple of things in particular. One, the critical race theory being taught in schools. Last night I was privy to listen to a meeting, a board meeting. And so most of the parents didn't want it. And I think the school is not doing it. And so basically the Five Black Commas is going to actually talk about this on Saturday. So I don't want to go into that part of it, whether it's right or no, wrong or whatever. Basically it's reteaching history and the truth instead of the lie, like Christopher Columbus discovered America versus Christopher Columbus stumbled on America when he was drunk. It was already discovered because the natives were here, and then the Moors were here already before that. So just getting that part right. But so that's not even what I'm talking about tonight. Okay. But what I wanted to say, I sound like Kevin Brown. What's up? I see you did that thing out there in Connecticut. They did it in Richfield. Y'all did it. They had the best little town fair ever, probably. I'm sorry I missed it. But I will make the next one for sure. Anyway, so I want to talk about this school district thing. Okay. First of all, can I tell you the reason why I don't join all these parent boards and, all these little town boards and all these boards is because, can I keep it 100 with you? There was 14 people sitting up on that panel. Not one was black and not one was minority. I got a problem with that. I'm just saying. In 2021, you can't find one person of color to sit on your board. Really? Because this is not about credentials, because this is about credentials. There's quite a few black people that were asking and tried to apply, but they didn't get it. So I don't know. I'm just saying, shame on you. Shame on you. And I don't care who you are or what you think about what I'm saying. All I know is that should be shameful that in 2021, I'm 50 something years old. I've been here since I was 7. Okay. And you still ain't got no black people sitting up on your damn board. What is wrong with y'all people? Are you out your damn mind? Because this town clearly is not reflective of all, it's not, everybody here is not Anglo-Saxon or Italian or Irish. And it's not the way it used to be. It used to be that way, but now it's not that way. So I can't believe that someone would not take the initiative to go and find someone of other, okay, to sit on the board. That's just crazy. That's absolutely crazy to me. And Fox Lane, I don't know, maybe there was somebody missing that was out. Maybe, somebody was out sick or something and I didn't see it. So I could be wrong. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe there was only 14 people sitting there who weren't all part of the board. I don't know. It just looks shady as hell to me that, and then somebody I saw there's been there since I was a young kid. They were a teacher there. I'm like, what the hell is this? Are you really having old stink ass boards like that? No, not old like old people, but old like it's time for some new fucking fresh air, people. It's time for new fresh air. By the way, this is Living Room Chat. on the town with Tanya will be back Sunday, but for today's living room chat. So of course, grab your tea because we're about to spill something. And some people may not like me after, but I don't give a damn. That's the good thing. I don't care. If you like me, great. If you don't, oh well, guess what? I like to keep it 100. That's what I like to do. So anyway, so I was telling you about this meeting. I don't know if you guys who came to the meeting, who got to go look at the link. Whew, girls and boys, when I tell you I was traumatized. This parent, and I believe, I could be wrong, she sounded Somali, from Somalia, okay? And she gets up with this thick accent, which I love accents for me, but all them Proud Boys that she was trying to represent, they not so much. So she says, like I love accents. So please know this. Everybody who knows me knows I love traveling. I love accents. I love all people. That's a fact. But do not come from my people. And especially if you ain't even a goddamn American citizen or you just became one. Like, do not do it. Do not do it. So her and this other chick from, I don't know if she's from Czechoslovakia. I don't know. She was from some war torn country. I don't know. I hate to be rude, but she was rude to me, so I got to be rude. She was not rude to me, not me personally, but just rude to my people. Like, I have to send her ass straight real quick. First of all, the Somali girl, I'll take her first. Okay, we are both Black, yes, but she failed to realize a couple of things, people. Okay, Black Americans, ancestors were stolen, bought here, beaten, raped into submission, okay, tarred, feathered, hung, and then picked cotton, and then fought on the front lines for this damn country so that her ass, okay, could come here over in a boat, a plane, a truck with $5, okay, versus nothing but spirit and grit and wit to survive, okay? That's the difference. And years of mental abuse, physical, sexual abuse to survive, and then have your families torn apart. So when she said my parents came, she said, let me see if I can get her accent right, Somali. My parents came here and, my parents came here and I cannot believe these African Americans. She didn't say African Americans. She said, put it this way, you would know, she said, Black people, Black Americans are so ungrateful. I cannot believe they don't understand what they have and that they don't treat this great country and respect all our great police and our great country. I'm sorry. This is the comedian inside me. Bitch, what are you talking about? I'm sorry. What are you talking about? Are you kidding me? She came here. Okay. You came here. The magic word CAME. That's the magic word. I don't give a fuck where you came from, when you came, or how you came, or what atrocities you came through to get here. The fact that you CAME, that you came here, that's the difference between you and African Americans. Okay. So we need to get that straight. Okay. Our kids were sold for sex, sold for science. Okay. Oh, y'all forgetting all that. I didn't forget. Okay. Because I'm the ancestors of such. Okay. To anyone coming to America and you feel unaligned with Black folk, Americans, because you think that it will save you from racism, that's fine. Like, we don't even claim you. Like, ask Amarosa. We threw her ass away. Being a Karen cheerleader, okay, or a Proud Boy cheerleader works for the moment, and for you Uncle Toms too. But as soon as you get called the N-word, you won't see it that way anymore. You definitely won't see it. And it's shameful, very shameful that this woman got up thinking that she could. I said, where are you from? I mean, I could be wrong. Somebody can correct me who was at the meeting, but her accents, and I'm only going by what she sounded like. It sounded like a Somali accent, but she was from some part of Africa. And if I'm wrong, please correct me. I'll be more than happy to come back and correct that. I don't care where she was from, quite frankly, but she had an accent, and you can't be coming for Black people and Black Americans and you got an accent. You just can't do it. It does not fly with me at all. Call me what the hell you want to call me, but you cannot anybody come from my people, period. But then you have an accent and you came from some war-torn country. Are you really serious right now? Are you serious? And you had the chance to pack a motherfucking bag and you're coming from my people? I don't think so. That's not how this works. That's not how this works. And by the way, it was all my ancestors that made it possible for you to pack your bags and get on a boat, a plane, a ship, a bus, small gold, whatever the fuck you want to do. It's possible because of my ancestors. That's how you was able to do that. You see, because you wouldn't have been able to do that shit 100 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So like, you have to give credit where it's due, and you're not going to come here and disrespect us. That goes for any nationality. I don't care who you are. You're not doing it, and not on my watch anyway. So another thing about this critical race theory that they're talking about that really pisses me off is like, how does it always come down to items of justice in America? Like whenever Black people want something, reparations, whatever, it always get detangled in deceit. Like somehow, it's like, nah, we'll give these motherfuckers reparations, but we're not going to give you reparations because you're bitching and moaning too much. Like why do you want reparations? Like, are you fucking serious right now? Like, you want to know why we want reparations? Anybody really, you really want, even Trump, you really want to know why? Because that makes me think, if you really want to know why, and it's really eating your little soul away, it's telling me how fucking racist you really are. That's what that is. Telling me how racist you really are. If you have to even think about that. But yet you were able to, when all the Asian hate was going on, and all of a sudden you pulled $50 million, whatever, out your ass to give them reparations for the abuse that they were receiving down in the city. But yet our asses, nope, still not good enough. You can't even, and that's my next topic. Good old Biden. Well, I know my Trumpsters are saying, I told you so, but you didn't have to tell me because I don't trust none of them. I don't trust nobody, really, quite frankly. I don't trust nobody. That's the good thing about being a foster kid. You learn to find the players and the devils real quick. I spotted them all. I know where they all are. Okay. So it's not a surprise for me. But Biden, all of a sudden, Schumer and Elizabeth were talking about, we're going to get $50,000 forgiven for the student loans. Oh, I knew it was bullshit when I heard it. Oh, $50,000. All of a sudden, it became $10,000. Oh, and then it gets better. What did he say? Let me see if I can find it. Oh, and I will go back to that other lady because that's still not sitting me right. So student loans. What? $1 million in 5 months he's given to who? Can anybody please inbox me? Hi, Anne-Marie. Hi. How are you? Can anybody inbox me? Please inbox me. I'm sweating like a pig, so I got all these lights on. Anybody inbox me if you can tell me that you got your student loans forgiven. Okay? Because I don't know nobody. And I should have been a part of that if that's the case, because I was a foster kid. Like if you're going to forgive loans, if you're going to just randomly pick random people, not only people that are disabled, that's fine. People that are terminally ill, that's fine too. But I don't even think it should be judged by that. It should be judged by people's income if you want to go that way. Because remember, weren't we talking about evening the gap of unfairness for African Americans? How you fucking charge us so much fucking interest for everything, and everybody else gets charged less, so they can buy houses and nice cars because they don't have to pay as much for it. Sometimes they don't got to put shit down for it, right? So I thought it was going to be somewhere in the ballpark of maybe we can even this up a little bit, which we know that's bullshit. But it sounded good. I mean, like, just to go with it, it sounded really good. I was really psyched. I was like, yeah, I don't know. I was really excited for a minute. But now I'm like, what the hell? So Biden cancellation has been called a stimulus and massive wealth transfer. To who? Do you know somebody? Can y'all type in the chat? If you know somebody that got some of that damn, that got their student loans forgiven, please type it in the chat. Please. I'm waiting. I thought so. Anyway, I don't know any person whose loan was forgiven at all. I don't even know any foster youth, any newly adopted people, any older people, any homeless people. Like, yeah, target the homeless. Oh, you're homeless. Okay, till we find you a place. Let's see if we can forgive your loans at least. Oh, okay, right. None. Why do I smell a rat with this, people? Why do I smell a rat? I feel like I'd like to investigate everybody's loan that was forgiven and see if any of them were Biden's friends or any of those politicians, no matter which one. Pick them all. They're all assholes, Republicans and Democrats. Yes, I said it. Anyway, I do smell a rat. until I see the cheese. Setting interest. Now, so what he did was good. That was good. He set the interest at 0. That was good for this little pandemic. Cute. Because we couldn't pay it anyway. Because you close all the companies, right? And he paused all the collections. That was good. Now that was smart. But I will just say this to you, Biden. We see you. My good eye sees you. See you. So a lot of opponents believe that student loan repayment is an individual responsibility and not for the federal government. They view it as like, they view it as like a cancellation, as a massive wealth of transfer. I was like, please, tell all y'all out there that believe that it's the government, it's your individual responsibility to pay your student loans. Your mom and daddy clearly helped you. Clearly, mommy and daddy helped you. You had some money left and will to you, which is fine. It's not a problem. But don't fucking sit up here and tell me like I'm supposed to I got this money like that. No, that's not how it works. You probably cheated, lied, or steal to get what the fuck you got. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I have to keep it real. Some of y'all out there, and you know who you are. You're probably not listening because you really probably don't like me. I know I'm a little too much. The afro, the whole thing. I know, and it's okay. But the truth is that some of y'all lied, and I realized later. I said, no wonder this goddamn girl was getting A's. She was on fucking Adderall. That's how she got A's. That's how she beat out all the little black kids or whatever the fuck you want to call it. That's how she beat up all the kids. I had just a girl I was at NYU with, and I would be fucking studying so hard. And I was like, this girl, and she had no personality at all. Like, no, she was like this. I'll never forget. Her first name was Tara. And her father was like a big head of some big fucking TV station, something. And I liked her because she could dress her ass off. But she was so blah. It's like, good personality. How the fuck are you going to be in television with a personality like that? Well, no, you're going to kill the TV game. But she would get all A's, and she had to get A's. She was on Adderall. So here I am busting my ass till 2:00 in the morning, staying up and having a photogenic memory. And she got extra help. Not to mention the people were paying $150 to do her papers. And I'm busting out papers, like literally busting out papers. So there's cheaters, and we know that by Lori Loughlin. What? Maximo's daughter. They weren't the only ones cheating. You think they were the only ones cheating? Really? Like Martha Stewart wasn't the only one with tax tips. Duh. Half of the people that are living up in the $4 million homes had tax tips. I'm just saying, don't let me tell it. Don't let me tell it, because I will. Anyway, all y'all out there feeling like the federal government should not be paying for my student loans. It's my responsibility. You be responsible. Go be responsible and pay your shit. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Don't worry about what everybody else, the average person, is doing, especially after a pandemic. Fucking somebody gonna pay some loans. This is the last thing on anybody's mind. You got it, great. But if you don't have it, what the hell? All of a sudden you want me to catch up? Like, how's that working? So that's number one. Biden, we're watching you with the fine eye. Actually, we're watching all of you. I wish they would fucking vote everybody out. Every goddamn person sitting in the Senate, vote them all out and start all over again is what I say. I'd feel so much better if they all started over, because right now it's a messery. So what else did I want to say? You guys got some, let me see who's out here. Hey, Anne-Marie, what's up, girl? How you doing, darlings? And who we got? Tony. Yay, Tony. We had a great time. We had a great lunch. Great time. By the way, guys, yes, shame, Anne-Marie. Exactly. By the way, I think it's CVS. They got those great tests. You can get your test in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Oh, yes. So just to let y'all know, that's a great thing. That's a big maybe. Which one, maybe? Which one, Anne-Marie? And you go, love girl. Hey, Grandma. Love you. Who's this? I don't care for either. Yes, I know, Anne-Marie. I know. It's crazy. Hey. So thank you for that. I don't know what's going on. Also, did you guys notice that all of a sudden nobody had masks on today? They didn't ease us into it. They literally was like, okay, take off all your masks. You can go to work. You don't have to do anything. Take off all your masks. You're good now. I was like, oh, just wait. You want me, after a year of this shit, you want me to what? Wow. You're doing okay, Emery? Good. I'm glad to hear. After all that, they wanted you to wow. They wanted you to just walk into a restaurant, sit down, eat like nothing ever happened. And who said it? Mr. Satan himself said that this virus will disappear. And damn, he was right about one thing. The virus is that's bullshit. The virus didn't disappear. What had happened was they got their little 70%, I guess, what they needed for stocks and profits. And actually, they probably can't even get more than they want because they're paying people with the lotto. Can you see that one girl? Wait, I want to know why they pay this girl. Okay, she's 22 years old. I think it's 22 or 25. I don't know. She was 20 something years old. They paid her. She won $1 million to take the vaccine. Wow. California. I want to say, where's the other place? Was it Maine? Virginia? I don't remember the other place, but there was a few places that had some kooky incentives to take the vaccine. One place they'll give you beer to put an mRNA in my, no. But you do that if you want to. And so what the other girl, the other incentive was, was it Tennessee? Guns. They would give you guns. I was like, aren't we having a problem with guns right now? Like, is that a problem with all the mass shooters? Like, aren't you guys having problems with your kids running around just shooting motherfuckers like out of nowhere? Between Chicago and the shooters in the mall and the movie theater, like, we're done with shooting. Like, we're done. So why are you giving away guns again? I'm confused. So that's a little confusing and very weird. But I don't know. What'd you say, Anne-Marie? We had to wear our mask in the dinner and they took our temperature. Really? Where was that at? In the city, Anne-Marie? Because here they didn't take your temperature. Here in Mount Kisco, you can just walk right in, eat, sit at the bar, whatever you want. So you know me, I was like, we're sitting outside. Thank you. And I was a little uncomfortable that the waitress did not have a mask on because when they're holding their food, they're breathing over your shit. Nah. So I won't be eating out too much because I don't want anybody breathing over my food. And it's more people breathing over it. You got the chef makes it, put it down, then the waitress picks it up, and she takes it over and she brings it to all them people. Nah, I'm good. So I got to figure that out. We'll work it out. We will work it out. So you had to wear a mask? Wow. Oh, in Queens? Oh, no, Queens, no. Oh, yeah, Queens. Well, that's New York City, so I don't know why. But each restaurant, they said, can decide how they want to do it. So, I mean, like my busboy, he was nice. He was wearing his mask. I like that. And because I don't mind, even I told him, I said, when you're on the side, take that shit off. Just breathe and get some real air. Don't keep it on the whole 8 hours you're there. That's crazy. You're killing your oxygen level. So he was like, oh, yes, that's much better. I said, yeah, you can't be wearing that shit like that. Only when you're coming over to a customer and you're breathing over them, then I would put it on just to be safe. And if you think you're 100% fine, then, even then, it's not that bad. It's just that I don't know if y'all remember, but I remember when people used to go to work sick as a dog, right? Your waitress kept her mattress. Oh, you're lucky, Anne-Marie. See, they don't do that here. They didn't do it at this particular restaurant today. I was at Tipsy Taco, and it was great food. But I was not happy that the waitress was, and she was going table to table. So that's like, if that's the case, and there was a little girl at one table that had a cough, that had that phlegmy cough. It was like, ooh, girl, is something wrong with you? Like that kind of cough. I was like, oh shit, here we go. So luckily she was far away from me, but it was like that. When she coughed, everybody was like, that's the cough. That's the cough. That's the one you don't want. That phlegm in your chest when you hear that, all that. So that was troublesome that she's over there taking orders. And like, I was like, she's adding up all the germs to bring them over. She didn't do it on purpose, but she was very sweet. It was really weird. So I got to figure out how I'm going to work with that. When waitresses don't have to wear a mask anymore. I don't mind if they don't wear them when they're not walking between us, but when they bring the actual food, you should not be breathing over nobody's food anymore. That should be a thing. Or put a cover over the food or something, because I'm going to be thinking about, especially winter season when people start getting colds. Not me. Lord, no, I got to learn to just love my own cooking. That's something to do. And we fed y'all restaurants long enough, I think. We've done an impeccable job. I'm not even sure some people are grateful. I saw one of the orders come by today. he spoke to one of the tables. He didn't speak to the other tables. And I was like, what kind of fucking owner are you? That's rude. The other restaurants I've been to are so awesome. They always come by and say hello. You know, just because that's the thing you do. I don't know. That's what I would think if I was the owner of any place. And that's how I used to see the old school restaurant owners do it. They come by, hello, how are you? Are you enjoying your meal? You having a good time? All right, good. Thank you. Duh. Customer service, like 101. That's how you keep people coming back and make them feel special. But when you go only to one table and you shade the other tables, it's like, wait a minute, did I just drop $100 on what? Okay. So I don't know. Anyway, guys, that's my rant for today, I guess. You know, I don't know. That's why I only go out to this diner. I don't go out much. You're right, Anne Marie. I guess I'm gonna have to cut back on going out because that's just a little too quick for me. I just like y'all got me into this whole trauma. I got to be eased out of this whole drama, like literally eased out. And I don't mind not wearing a mask because the masks are annoying. Like you bumps on your face. I don't like them. So I get that. But when you're bringing someone's food and you come in and you're sick and they're not taking fevers, because y'all know, I don't know if y'all remember, I know where I live. I would see people coming to work all the time, sick as dogs. I remember one place, y'all know who I'm talking about. They got closed down. They done passed hepatitis around because the guy was in the work sick as a dog. Like you didn't know you had hepatitis. That's something like hard to not know because you get fucked up and you're just not feeling, you do not feel good at all. So I don't know how he did not know that because judging by the symptoms, I'm surprised. But he got some people sick, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm talking about. Bosses that are like, you better come to work. You better come or you won't have a job. Now what? You got employees coming to work sick. That's what happened. And then you got people, parents who drop their kids off to the babysitter with phlegm in their throat and shit. So that's the kind of stuff that I got to worry about. Like, I'm just like, I'm not sure yet. I'll let this marinate. Anyway, guys, I don't know. Anne-Marie, you got it right. Eating at home is probably the best thing. The owner of the diner always comes over. Right. So see, yeah, Anne-Marie, you get it. That's right. Most owners of restaurants, I know when I go to Pour, what's his name, always comes over and says hello to everybody. I go to what else? Even Kisco River, when the guy's around, he says hello. Just a lot of most places I've been to, that's just what they do, because that's called hospitality, and that's how you keep people coming back because they feel special. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little trick of the trade how to treat people. But clearly they don't know that. So the owner, I don't know. He didn't seem too nice. So I was like, oh, maybe I won't come back. You got me for about $1,000, but I don't think I'll come back because I don't like that. I'm not happy with that. So I'll see how that goes. We'll see. The waitress app is very nice, and the food's very good. So you got to say, I don't know. And I've never gotten sick yet in the year that's pandemic's been going on, which is the most important part. So let's see what happens. But for now, guys, let me see what I have for you guys to play around with here and end on a good note. I'm so happy you guys came. So I got to do this advertisement for my friend because he is awesome. So let me see if I can put it up here. Let me see if it works. I don't know. All right, let's see. Wait, is this it? Oh, why doesn't it work? Let me see. 1 second, guys. Let me see if it works if I get off the screen. Here. Yeah, so if you need a comedian for hire, Tony Viagra, you know what I'm saying? You guys can Tony Viagra comedy at gmail.com. Okay, so if you need a comedian, hire a professional comedian. There's so many comedians out here right now. And you know there's the 5 Black comics too. Yes, you can always contact us. Contact me if you want to know how to reach any of the guys. Tony Viagra also let us know. And make sure Saturday you watch 5 Black Comics because we are talking about that. Oh, they're not going to like the critical race theory part we're talking about. They're not going to like it because we're breaking it down for you Saturday at 5 o'clock live on Facebook and YouTube. So if you have a comment about critical race theory and you really against it, please be our guest to email or inbox Carl Yard and tell him your email. And you can come on the show and chat it up with us. I promise you we will not be belligerent. We'll just be just like you'll stand your ground, we'll stand our ground. So that's how that's going. So anyway, on my note, I will say to you all, please try to be kind and try to be tolerant of all people if you can. It just really helps. By the way, my all my videos were taken out of this thing, and long story short, I had a technical issue going on, but it's okay. I'm back. But I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Remember to be kind, and yes, you guys write letters to Congress, whoever you got to write to them. Tell them not only do you need to get them student loans together and do the minimum of $50,000, but especially if you're talking reparations, because California already got something going on, a couple of states doing reparations. One of the things I think would be good is loan forgiveness for some African-American students that can prove they were descendants of slaves. I think that would be really good. And not all, I didn't say all. Okay, fine, because each place should do their own. So I do believe that, because then it won't be burdensome to take every life. I mean, you can't take every last Black person. I get that. But African Americans who were here, born here, and can prove they were born here and live here, I think that should be one of the things to be on it. Education. Because remember, we weren't allowed to read. We couldn't read. We couldn't read. We weren't allowed in institutions and Harvard and Yale and all those great fancy schools. So that would be one of the things I'd like on the table. I'm just saying, if you're going to do it. Since you don't want to give up no cash, it looks like, even though I need cash, but we won't go there. I'd settle for that. Education's very important, which they know. What you don't know by third grade can kill you. Yes, exactly. So they need to get on that page. You guys need to write to your congressmen, senators. Make sure you guys vote. Get out and vote in our local election. I think we have until the 20th. So it's between Marianne Carr and another lady, something Ellen. I cannot remember calves. I don't know. But make sure you get out and vote. These little votes matter, guys. You got to get out and vote. I don't care how much it takes. It takes you 5 minutes to get out and vote, at least where we live. It takes 5 minutes. It's not even a big rocket scientist thing. I would say rocket scientist. It's not a hard thing to do. Get out and vote. Vote locally. Vote for these little people that are judges in your town. That's important. You know what I'm saying? That's important. And then when you get to the big ones, you be ready and about it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Anne Marie, what'd you say here? Most places booking is doing well. Thank God. Very clean. Yes. So far, yes. It's all about respect. That's right, Tony. Respect. Okay. We will. Good, Norma. We miss you. I won't be able to see the show on Saturday. It's my first real outing. Oh, go girl. I know everybody's going out. My grandson's second birthday. Whoa. I thought you meant the other one. I was like, he just was born. Okay. It's just a small friendly. Oh, God bless you. That's the one thing about the pandemic being over that I'm so excited. I was so happy. RIP to my daughter's father-in-law. He passed away last week. So I feel so sad. But I was so happy I got to meet him when I was in London. Thank you, God. So, it's only been 3 weeks, but I feel like it was just yesterday. What a nice guy. And I was so blessed. And it was the first time he got to hold his grandson. So that was awesome. I'm saying they've been home on a pandemic. A lot of people have been home for a year with no nurse. Okay. That's hard, especially if someone has dementia. They're very hard. So this is great. So that's right. Emery, that's a good reason. And it may be, a reason why we might have to switch to Showtime too. You never know, because a lot of people are out now. Brooklyn votes on Tuesday, and we'll be voting. That's right, Brooklyn. You vote on by Tuesday. Yes, get that vote out. And I know our area in Westchester, in Mount Kisco area, at least Bedford Hills. You need to get out and vote before the 20th. I want to say that right. Hopefully I said that right. Get out and vote. It's very important who you put into office. That's what you're going to get. So don't complain if you get something you don't want. All right. And I appreciate you guys so much for stopping by. I really do. And until, let me see, Sunday, I'll see you Sunday at 9:00. I think I'm changing the time. I'm not sure if Sunday could still be 8. Sunday might still be able to be 8. I'm going to see. I need a reader from you guys to tell me when people get home now, because now the people are back out. They're not going to be sitting at home. So you got to strategically figure out times. All right. But I thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch. And don't forget, Saturday, 5 Black Comments. If you don't get to see it, go watch the YouTube after later. You can always watch it again. I'll probably have it up on my page and you can watch it. Go like and subscribe to both of us, 5 Black Comics and on the Town with Tanya. I thank you guys so much. Anne Marie, I love you guys. I love you guys. Grandma, Tony, thank you very much. And I can't see who else is over there. Who else is over there? Let's see. His brother's 2 months old. Yes, that's right. Because my grandson is 2 months old, right? And I think my grandson got him. My grandson's like 2 months in like a week. I think he got him by like a week or something. Can't wait to see him. Good night, sweet dreams. Good night. Love you, darling. Thank you, Tony. It was great seeing you today, Tony. Finally got to meet Tony in person for once. So we're so excited. That's right, guys. When you first see people and you first meet people that you know for years on Facebook, it's like, oh, it's awkward. I was telling somebody, I'm working on a whole thing on it. How like you're like, oh, so it's like, you know, everything about the person. I was like, okay, yeah, hey, what's up? It's like, it's weird. So it's a good thing. It's a good weird, but that's awesome. So I'm glad we met Tony, and Tony's just as awesome in person. Thank you, Tony. You are awesome. And that's my comedy brother for life. So thank you guys. I appreciate you. And that's right. Born on the 19th. Yes. Oh, that's right. He's born on the 19th. And my grandbaby's born on the 7th. That's right. He was after. Okay. So got it. So they're little born baby, same month brothers. That's what I call them. Awesome, Anne Marie. God bless him, and say hello for me. Okay. We love you guys. And thank you guys for watching. We're going to see you on Sunday at 8 o'clock. All right. Bye.